Out Trello yet? Trello is a visual collaboration tool that makes it easy to get perspective across just about any kind of project. Through its system of boards, lists, and cards, Trello makes it easy to prioritize and organize your personal and work life in a way that's simple, flexible, and even kind of fun. Now, some of you may have checked out Trello, and you might be wondering how Trello and Jira fit together. For those of you who are, I like to think about it like this. I like to focus on what each of those products individually is excellent at. When I think about what Jira is excellent at, I think about defined processes with things like structured workflows and requirements like auditability and repeatability. Trello is different though. When I think about Trello, I think about a much more fluid process where you want to get in there quickly, start collaborating, move things around, get ideas down, and really let your process evolve with you as you work. So as everybody here definitely knows, with products like Jira and the rest of the Atlassian suite, Atlassian has long dominated the tech and developer team market. Trello is used by people across the whole company, from marketing to sales, HR, finance, legal, design. Everybody across companies is using Trello. Now, this is really exciting for us at Atlassian because this gets us a little bit further on our mission to unleash the potential of all teams. But I think this is also really exciting for developers like all of you. There's a huge opportunity here to access new audiences and new markets through what we call our PowerUps platform. Now, PowerUps and Trello are similar to add-ons and the other Jira products that you might be familiar with, the other Atlassian products. The way we think about it is we at Trello are super focused on keeping the core product experience simple and flexible. At the same time, we recognize that there's going to be many users, especially those who get more in-depth with the product. We're going to want just a couple more specific features or integrations with other services that they're already using. And that's where PowerUps come in. The way this works is that developers like you can build these extra features and integrations and make them available as PowerUps right inside the Trello UI. This is amazing because it gets the PowerUps that you all write in front of our users in the context of the boards that they're using every single day to do their work. So let me take you through a few example PowerUps here to give you an idea of some of the things that are possible. First up, we have Burn Down for Trello. Burn Down for Trello provides metrics, charts, graphs, things like that right on top of a team's board so they can understand how fast they're moving and what they can do to make things go even more quickly. We have a Salesforce PowerUp. The sales teams are using to tie their Salesforce instance in with their Trello board, help them visualize their sales pipeline, and let them make sure that they're putting the right amount of attention on the biggest opportunities and the hottest leads. And finally, we have our own brand new Jira software and Bitbucket PowerUps that are letting developer teams collaborate seamlessly across the whole product suite and communicate very easily with teams across the whole business right inside of Trello. So we really think this is a huge opportunity. We've built a completely open API that anyone can build on top of. And as a developer, you have a choice. You can build a public PowerUp. It's accessible to any of our 22 million plus users. If you have a big idea that you want to get in front of the biggest audience possible, that's going to be the way you want to go. On the other hand, we already know that 83% of our paying teams are using at least one PowerUp and they're hungry for more. So if you're already working closely with customers, you can help them to build PowerUps specific for their teams, to tie Trello in more closely to their own internal processes and other systems that they're using. Either way, I think it's a huge opportunity. So I want to give you a little bit of insight into our product roadmap so that you have an idea of where we're going. It's still early days on a lot of these things, so no promises around timeframes yet, but I still think it's important that you understand the direction we're heading. So first off, we're focusing on discoverability. We want to make sure that our users can find the perfect PowerUp at exactly the moment that they need it. We're adding more power to the platform as a whole as well, and we're doing this by providing easier access to our REST API through PowerUps and making it possible for PowerUps to store structured data inside of Trello. Finally, we're adding more depth as well. We're going to add more hooks throughout the UI so that PowerUps can build more comprehensive features and more in-depth integrations. And we're also working on monetization. We want to make sure that developers like all of you can focus on building the best PowerUps you can build, and we'll handle the monetization side of things. So to wrap things up here, I want to reinforce the opportunity that exists in this marketplace for the early movers. First off, like I said, we have 22 million users. Not only that, these are super enthusiastic users. They absolutely love the product. They're in there all the time, and they're incredibly anxious to get more capabilities, more features, and more integrations. Not only that, but this is still an early, young platform. We have a lot of capabilities there, but there's wide open space to build premium, top-tier power-ups that tons of people will use. If you're an add-ons vendor, there's tons of opportunity to build power-ups that will be used by millions of people. If you're a solutions partner, there's many large enterprise and business customers that are looking for developers just like you to help them further integrate Trello into their own internal processes. And we've made it as easy as possible to get started with all this. We have comprehensive documentation, we have example code, we have starter projects. You can get started from zero to having a power-up in just a matter of hours. So if this sounds good to you, and you want to get started on this as quickly as possible, there's a couple sessions you should check out later today. Hamid Paulo, product manager on our platform team, is going to be giving a talk on the Trello power-up opportunity this afternoon. That's going to be followed up directly with another talk by Bentley Cook, developer advocate on our platform team, talking about developing powerful Trello power-ups. And if you're just super excited and you can't even wait that long until this afternoon, head over to developers.trello.com. You can check out the full documentation, lists of all the capabilities, and check out some examples we have there. I'm incredibly excited about this opportunity. I can't wait to see what we all build on this platform together, and I look forward to the future. Thank you all. Hand it back to Max now.